Hi, today is August 7th, 2023, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1271 for the year, Bad Candy. At my age, you might have thought I had abandoned candy long ago, but no, I like Swedish Fish and the Trader Joe's ripoff called Scandinavian Swimmers. I like jawbreakers, Twizzlers, Jujyfruits, and plenty of other candy. But not all candy is good, and recently I came across some bad candy. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to make freeze-dried candy, but it is not a good idea. I don't like to be a hater, but freeze-dried candy, or at least the freeze-dried candy that I came across the other day, was straight-up bad candy, and that is no lie. Poem number 1272, Bad Other Things. Of course, bad candy is still better than bad other things. Here, off the top of my head, are some bad other things that are worse than bad candy. Bad meat of any kind, bad milk, bad cheese, bad clams, as made famous by Garrett Morris, Yvonne Hudson, and Gilda Radner. And of course, there are many bad things that aren't food, although only some of these are worse than bad candy. Bad jokes, bad politicians, bad companies, Bad Company, the band, bad house guests, bad conceptual theater, as made famous by Leonard Pinth Garnell, bad timing. There are even some bad words. I can only think of a few, but I'm not going to say them because they are bad. Poem number 1273. This one gets kind of gross at the end. Trigger warning. This one gets kind of gross at the end. When a president commits treason multiple times during his presidency, and then after he is indicted, he is all like, what about Hunter Biden? It's a false equivalence because A, it's not even equivalent, and B, it's false. Hunter Biden is no gem. He's done stupid, unethical, greedy, and maybe illegal things, but he didn't fucking commit treason even once. Nancy Pelosi said the former president, the one who committed treason multiple times, looked like a scared puppy before being arraigned for trying to illegally overturn the results of an election. Pelosi can be a lot of fun. Hunter Biden can be an idiot, and as for the former president, I would say he can suck the shit out of my asshole, except I would never want any part of him anywhere near any part of me. Told you it gets gross at the end. Poem number 1274, The Illusion of Influence. Hunter Biden didn't sell influence, but he did the next best thing. He sold the illusion of influence. And it's not like he invented that shit, but that doesn't mean it's okay. It's fucked up. He shouldn't have done it. And if he goes to jail, I'm not going to cry for him. And maybe Hunter Biden is getting preferential treatment, but so has the man that the vile and disgusting Republican Party is going to nominate for president next year. He got preferential treatment on January 7th, 2021, when they didn't arrest him for the shit he did the day before. That wasn't the first time. That motherfucker has gotten preferential treatment all his fucking life, and the GOP can't wait to nominate him again. That one should actually be called preferential treatment, not the illusion of influence. And last poem of the day, poem number 1275, Heraclitus. Heraclitus said, "No man ever steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river and he's not the same man." Here are some of the lesser-known sayings of Heraclitus. No mouth ever ate the same pussy twice, for it's not the same mouth and it's not the same pussy. No hand ever stroked the same dick twice, for it's not the same hand and it's not the same dick. Speaking of dicks, Heraclitus then said, no dick ever entered the same ass twice, for it's not the same dick, and that ass is not that selective. Wikipedia tells us that Heraclitus, the son of Blyson, was born around 500 BCE in the Ionian city of Ephesus, and that he was known to be arrogant and depressed, a misanthrope who was subject to melancholia. Although dildos are known to have existed at least 27,000 years before the time of Heraclitus, he is not known to have ever referenced them in his work. Just before he died, he revised one of his best-loved, lesser-known sayings as follows. No dick was ever stroked by the same hand twice. Sometimes it's the left hand, and sometimes it's the right hand, and sometimes it's somebody else's hand. Most people preferred the earlier version of that aphorism. Okay, that's it. Thank you. That's going to be called, actually, the lesser-known sayings of Heraclitus. I appreciate you. Thank you. I do. I appreciate you. Thanks.